Hi everyone, I'm Bruce Swartz. A great big hello from Montreal, Canada to everyone who takes the time to stop by and check out the website. We're looking at the moon and the sun today, but only 2 minutes and 22 seconds of the sun. We're looking at the sun in the center, the biggest object, and we're looking at, not to the right, but to the left, an object that is actually there beside the sun. This was at the end of 2017. Look at this spectacular shot of the sun, something shooting through it. Last year, plasma. They started talking about it, shooting out of the sun. It's the first time I had ever heard of it. This is a plane going into the sun, or spaceship, because planes don't go into the sun. We're going to look at some of the detail on this object. I have a close-up shot of the flame. What'd you say? Not close enough. Well, hang on, let me get another one out. How about this one? Is it clear enough? This flame was going to enter the sun, and before it did, it ignited underneath the object that was flying, the vessel, which I believe was an object igniting its machine, its massive rockets, to go in or close to the sun. Here's a beautiful shot of that object. Here's the sun, shots that I'm getting myself. I want to share them all with you. I don't share them enough. Somebody appreciated the last sun video, and I'm happy you guys did. Really, really happy that you do, and that you have the same interests of what I'm doing. I'm not going to get rid of the sun, guys. Don't worry about it. I mean, the moon. I'm still going to show the moon. Two objects that were apparent beside the sun. Was even mentioned by NASA, was even mentioned about most astronomy channels. There was a hell of a lot going on about the same time this year, June, July. Here we see another close-up. Beautiful stars, which are original in the background, real stars. The moon. We're going to talk about it in great detail. We're going to go look at structuring confirmed 100% structured objects on the surface. 2017 is the moon completely to the right here, that we see. I always check during the moon phase how low the moon's two eyes get, which is the two craters at the end was actually Mare Crisium that we see on the top there, one of the two dots that I have the red line through. And look how much of an axis change there is on the moon in 2 years as compared to 2014 on the complete left. Now let me tell you something. All the information I believe that we're getting, scientists are getting for Earth, and to know what's going to go on Earth, is because we're following a planet close by that has an atmosphere close to ours, the moon. Whatever's happening or tilting or whatever axis is changing on the moon could happen to us, and I believe that the lunar research is everything for us here on Earth. This is the full moon in 2017 with a P900. Auto functions, settings on auto. Of course, the ISO's its minimum, get it down to 100, but it's just on auto, no complications. And with the P900, it's hard to see color on the surface as compared to my HS50 EXR Fujifilm 1000 millimeter camera. God rest his soul. Amazing camera. It still works sometimes. I beat the hell out of it. But you could see colors coming right out of the surface. And speaking of colors and surface, we're going to talk about the lunar surface. Going to get many people mad that don't believe there are structures up there. I'm going to prove it once and for all. These bumps that you're seeing and the colors that you're seeing on the surface are not added. Those little bumps are symmetrically placed objects. Bunkers, whatever they may be, massive domes with entrances, there are structures on top of them. Structures here at the bottom, you see them lined in unison. More here over top of another dome-like object. More here, bumps on the surface. When you zoom into some of the structures, you could clearly see that they are not pixelation. And now we're going to look at this. This is in night vision. Now, check it out. We're going to look at the details that we're looking at. Here in X-ray, we see these massive either columns holding up a platform, towers at the back, very, very symmetrical objects. Over here, objects here in the lower levels right here. And now as we move over, here we see other symmetrical, massive platform-like objects and ridges and curves and very symmetrical and human-like or constructed. Here we can see the towers at the back. I mean, what do you want to say? They're symmetrical. We could see them there. They're all over the surface, but the fact that they are the same reflectivity, here, look at this. Wall on the surface. This is going to be a long one. Check it out. Look at these objects. Same reflectivity. Tower. Do you see that there? No, you don't. We don't notice that towering object around this 90-degree angle square wall ridge. Here's another one. Same reflectivity, flat platform, bridge, massive and symmetrical across the center. Another one here. They're the same reflectivity as the surface, and we're not seeing or noticing them. This picture, if ever there is one that comes to world media, it will be this one. Now in X-ray, the structures that I just showed you are very well there. You can clearly see that they are not pixels. Don't give me that bullshit, guys. There's no pixelation here. Are you afraid? Because I am. Look at the picture on the right side. There you go. What is that? Massive towering objects connected in these jumbled up features that look like constructed objects on the surface. And look at this wall. You're not going to tell me that a 20-mile wall is not going to make it on the national social media platform. Bullshit. It has to. Those interested, there again, tunnelization in the bottom. Those interested in the surface of the moon that want to spread the truth and share the truth, thanks for sharing my videos, because this is pretty much proof. I'm finding it more and more each time, clarifying it more and more each time. You just can't say anything about a photo with bloody structures on it. Looks like a possible blue oxygen line. I didn't put it there. It's around the moon, and in color, we can see it. Colors right down there, Mare Serenitatis, exploding off the surface, showing us that under what looks like cloud cover, there really is a possible atmosphere and a colorful surface. This is with the P900 in X-ray after having been edited with my editor. Pretty cool, eh? We can see a lot. So guys, those that were asking me, how good can a P900 really get the surface? Well, this is just some basic views that we're seeing structuring already at the bottom here. So a few scenes of Bianchini crater, all around it, the surrounding area and all its objects, even closer, more clarified, and always beautiful every time I see it. There are structures, either man-made or alien-made, on the surface of the moon.